Tackle Junkies, what's going on, fellas? Really appreciate you guys clicking on the video. In today's video, we're going to review the 13 Fishing Concept A2. Like I said, I really appreciate you guys clicking on the video. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel yet, definitely consider subscribing. Don't forget to ring that bell. That way you guys are notified every time I release a new video. Always smash the thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. So if you guys are new to the channel, I don't do real reviews like most guys. I don't like going over specs that can be found on the box or that you guys can look up online. You know, I'm assuming you guys are coming to this channel to watch this video to get my honest review on the reel, not for me just to, you know, rattle off a bunch of specs that you guys can look up on your own. Okay, we're going to go over first the appearance of the reel, and a lot of guys do dig like what the reels look like. They like their combos to match and all that. So we're going to go over the appearance, and if you compare it to the original here's the original A, you'll see it has, I'm not saying that's a chrome, I guess that's more white lettering there, some white accents. You got some chrome there on the handle and all that. So with the A2, they murdered it out, man. It's all black. It looks killer. So everything's in black. You can see the Concept A2 there on the side. Like I said, in black. The logos are in black over here. All the chrome is gone. It looks killer. Okay, they did change up the knobs a bit as well. Definitely like the new knobs, very comfortable. And I do like the little bit of cork they put there on the thumb bar as well. I mean, overall, guys, it's a very nice looking reel. It's a matte finish, which I love. That's something that I did complain a little bit about on the Z2 review. If you guys haven't seen that, I'll link it down below. Definitely check it out. It had more of a gloss finish, and I wish it would have had a more matte finish because I believe it's a bit more durable compared to the finish that's on the Z2. But guys, yeah, like I said, the finish on this reel, the overall appearance of the reel is fantastic. Like I said, I love the way it looks, all blacked out. I mean, it looks awesome. Before we go any further, I've used this reel for Texas rigs, jigs, spinner baits, and even the other day I was stroking some spoons with it, but I mainly use it for Texas rigs and spinner baits using 15-pound Seagar InvisX. Okay? Now, my favorite thing about this reel is really the size of the reel. Now, I have a fairly large hand. I don't have really many issues at all palming reels. Okay, they fit my hand fairly well. There's been a couple reels from time to time to where they're not all that comfortable, and sometimes even fighting a fish, you feel like the combo might come out of your hand. Okay, you do not get that at all with this reel. It's very small, compact, fits in your hand, I mean, very, very well. You can see here as I'm palming this combo, you can barely see just the nose of the reel. Very small, compact. Guys, it's a tank of a reel. You know, that's something I've always said about the 13 reels. They're small, compact, and built very well. Definitely a very nice power fishing reel. And you definitely get that as you're fishing with it. It's built like a tank. And like I said, very comfortable in hand. Now with having a reel this small and compact, they did not sacrifice spool size. Okay, it holds 125 yards of 12-pound test. Now keep in mind, that's more of a narrow spool versus a wider spool. Sometimes you do have a bit more line issues with that narrow spool versus a wide spool, but I really haven't experienced much of that. Just want to point that out. But like I said, they did not sacrifice the line capacity with such a small frame. Okay, now for the gripe on this reel, and that would be the braking system. Okay, not that it's a deal breaker, I just feel that it can be improved. Okay, little dial in there, 0 to 6, and I got to keep mine on 5, which is pretty high for me with a centrifugal braking system. The TCS reels that I used to run had a very similar system and had the same issue with those as well. They came out with the SX reels, upgraded that braking system very similar to what Shimano runs, and I can just pretty much set those and leave them. I don't have to mess with the brakes anymore. Okay, but for me to do that with the A2 here, I had to bump it up to 5. I just take the side-to-side play out of the spool with the tension knob there, and now I can pretty much put on any lure that I want to as far as weight goes and all that. I don't have to mess with the settings, and I can just bomb them out there. So that being said, I do have to run the brakes much higher than I normally would, but once you get it dialed in, it is solid. Okay, I just feel it takes a bit more to dial it in. That being said, even having the brakes on 5 and having the tension knob tight enough to where the side-to-side play is out, the reel itself still has a very loose feel to it. You don't feel like it's grinding as you're moving or using moving baits and things like that as you're reeling. It's got a nice loose feel to it, even with the tension knob a bit tighter and the brakes on 5. So that is a plus. But like I said, I just feel the system could be improved a bit, and they did do that with the Z2. Again, if you guys haven't seen that review, check it out. I'll link it down below. If they would just put the slide on this reel, I mean, it would be a force to be reckoned with. Again, you could keep that tension knob a tad looser. If you're having a bit of an overrun, you could just adjust that slide and you'd be good to go. You could run the centrifugals a bit lower and get even more distance out of this reel. Another little, it's not really a gripe because I'm sure some guys would use it, is the little hook hanger there on the nose. I'm not one that's going to hang my lures off my reels. I don't want to scratch them up for one. 2, I don't like the hooks that close to the line. Put a little nick or something like that in the line. And 3, really, you have to have the line guide there off to the side to even use that. So yeah, not really a fan of that. I'm sure some guys love it. It's not for me. Again, not a deal breaker, but if you guys do like to hang your lures off of your reel, they do have a nice little built-in hook hanger right there in the nose. So that is a nice little feature there. Anyways, guys, that's kind of my thoughts on the reel. Overall, guys, I love it. I love it. Like I said, I plan to get a couple more. Love the reel. Love how comfortable it is in hand, how compact it is. It's a well-built reel, aluminum frame, 25 pounds of drag. But overall, guys, I do believe if you guys are in the market for a new reel, if this is in your price range and you like the 13 brand, I don't believe you'll be disappointed at all with the new A2. Now, if you guys would like to purchase the reel, you guys can pick them up over there at Carl's. And if you guys are a member, you can get a nice little kickback on the A2 over there. And now you guys can use code TJ10 to get 10 bucks off orders, $25 or more. So if you guys apply that to the reel as well, you get a very nice reel for a very affordable price. So definitely check them out. Like I said, link down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash the thumbs up. Love you guys. We'll see you guys on the next one.